I'm Stephan Baas from FAO in Rome. I was the convener of the session Livelihood Protection and Food Security. This session saw four very interesting but very different presentations. The first one focusing on the new livestock emergency guidelines and standards which have been developed. The second addressed the issues of grain reserves and trade in order to ensure, or as a tool to ensure, food security. Another one was discussing in a developed country, in Germany, the issue of vulnerability of the grocery industry to a variety of hazards, including electricity failure or cyber terrorism and others, with the result that even in Germany, a developed country, there could be a high vulnerability to food supply, or to constant food supply. And finally, we heard a presentation about the impacts of climate change on sustainable livelihoods in southern Africa, so another example from the developing world, which gave a wide spectrum of different facets of how livelihoods are endangered or maybe threatened, and food security may be threatened through the impact of natural and other disasters. Since the topics were very heterogeneous in nature, there was, of course, not so much common ground for discussion, but the main common features from the presentation was an agreement that disaster risk is actually endangering food availability and food supply. There is an increasing dependency of sectoral interdependencies which we observe, which we can formulate in the other way, a need for better cross-sectoral collaboration. The need for adequate and sector-specific contingency planning was stressed, which then again needs to be consolidated in integrated contingency planning among sectors. And trade was identified as a key link between livelihood protection and security and food security. Another key question which was raised and which we should always have in mind in our work on disaster reduction was the question of are we always moving into the right direction? This was the summary.